Hello everyone. So today I'll be walking you through linked list. So you might ask, what is linked list? Linked list is a data structure that is represented as a node that contains data. And also have a reference to another node that contains other data. To give you a visual representation of a linked list, let's imagine you're a teacher in a school and you have a number of students from 1 to 5. But these students are scattered, and you have an aim, a goal to arrange students from 1 to 5 in numerical order. How might you go about that? Well, if you decide to use the linked list method, you go about this in this step. Step 1, you assign each of the students a reference. So in this case, you can see 1 is being assigned a reference here, 3 reference, 5 references. Each of these students is being assigned a reference. The use of this reference is to point to another node that signifies that that node you're pointing to is what comes after you immediately. So then, if you want to arrange this in a numerical order, so then 1 has to point to 2, which is like 1 has to point to 2, 2 has to point to 3, 3 has to point to 4, and then 4 has to point to 5. Since 5 is the last student, he doesn't have any other student to point to. So in this case, he points to nothing. If you then arrange this in a more visually appealing way, you will see that it becomes this: 1 points to 2, 2 points to 3, 3 points to 4, and 4 points to 5. Meaning, at any point in time, if you want to know where a particular student stands in the order of things, you have to figure out who is before him, and then ask the student before him who is next to you, and the student before him will then point to him. So let's say we want to find 3 in this. We have to start from 1, ask 1, who is after you? 1 points to 2. Then we'll ask 2, who is after you? 2 points to 3. And then we can then find 3 where 3 is in the order of things. Say in a situation where we want to switch between 2 and 5, what are the steps needed for us to switch 2 to come to a location where 5 is, and 5 to come to the location where 2 is? Well, we can do that in 4 steps. First, we need to let what was before 2, which is 1, know that 2 is no longer there, but 5 is coming in. So then we need to make 1 point to 5. And also we need to then make 5 that is coming in place of 2 here to then point to 3. Once we satisfy those 2 conditions, then we'll successfully added 5 in place of 2. But then something is left. We need to make 2 occupy the position where 5 is. In order for us to achieve that, we need to make sure that 4 knows that 5 is no longer there, but now 2. So we need to make 4 point to 2. And then last but not least, we need to make sure that 2 points to nothing, because when 5 was here, 5 was equally pointing to nothing. So these are the steps that we need to take. So 1 has to point to 5, 5 has to point to 3, 4 has to point to 2, and then 2 has to point to nothing. With all those activities, then we can then see how it then looks like: 1 to 5, 5 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 2. All this explanation, I hope I've been able to help you understand how linked lists work. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next.